So last 40 minutes I've been streaming and everything just got deleted. So I read the whole, like, not, I just went through this whole document, like core concepts, and it's gone. And we started with this issue, so we started looking into it. uh, I'm not gonna do that again. That was like a big, like 40 minutes. So uh, if you want, if someone watches, you can read this document. uh, it's a big document. I just went like very high level through it, but yeah. I don't understand why didn't it show me. At least if it had shown me there was a problem, I would have fixed. But hmm. I don't like it. It's actually very bad. I'm not very happy with what happened. Like 40 minutes of content and all gone. Okay, so we are trying to add accessibility names to these um and currently I'm trying to find where it is. I think this is the file for hotkeys. This is the function that registers a hotkey. So I think we will have to go inside this function. that is the case, then a name is being passed from ahead. So that fix I will have to do here only. I'll just keep this reloading because I don't have any info on the stream health. I think I can't rely on. Now I can look at this function, how it works. What arguments does it take? So first is name. Description. Name 1. Okay, so name and name 1. Okay, what is name? If I change something in C++, I would have to rebuild now. But let's just do that. Let's break something. Hmm. OBS hotkey pair ID. So this is the function that creates an hotkey. This is my best guess. Right now, my main problem is that I have no experience working with C++ codes. I haven't built anything, and I think that was a bad decision on my part to choose a C++ project. If I replace that, let's just see make again. CMake dash r preset let's try to see make again. Okay, see make is done. Now let's try to build OBS Studio. Yeah. It works this way. Okay. If I close it, where's my Xcode? If I change it to streamings, Control S, and now I build it again. I just need to see a change first. If I could at least have something changed. Doesn't seem like it. I'll have to call a friend. I will have to call a friend. Let me be right back. BRB. Okay, I have a friend who knows a little bit of C++ joining. Uh, One thing I want to see if I can add a source for him through Streamlabs. I have seen that you can add a people. I don't think I can do that, so let me add it him over here. Let me send this link to him. One minute. Oh, better. I have web WhatsApp. Um, oh, it has logged out from here itself. So many tabs. My God. One more. Yeah, put this in the front. Don't need that right now. Sending this to Mama and George. Okay, he wants to add me in his mail because or else he will have to load WhatsApp web on his PC. Okay, I hope we are still live. Yeah. Hey, bro, Ruski.
Hey,
Yeah,
what's up?
nice.
You
This is the
know,
first time I'm having someone on my live. Uh, Let me just. Yeah,
what's up? I can
nice.
hear what you're
This is the
saying, if that's what
first
you're
time I'm having someone on
about.
my live. Uh, Let me just.
By the way, how many viewers are there? Alright.
Yeah,
What's up? I can
nice.
hear what you're
This is the
saying, if that's what
first
you're
time I'm having someone on
about.
my live. Uh, Let me just.
By the way, how many viewers are there? 900? Oh my god. Yeah, well, yeah, most people don't have videos, so their viewer count is zero. So,
My life.
yours is pretty good.
Uh, Let
Are you streaming on YouTube or is it?
YouTube.
Uh, Alright.
Yeah.
Let's try Twitch sometimes.
Yeah. Twitch. See, I can. Twitch has like lesser audience base. YouTube plus
Yeah.
YouTube partner program. If like I get 4,000 views, 3,000 views in like an
Hmm.
year, then I'll like the partner program is very good with YouTube. Plus my old videos, everything is on YouTube, so I don't want to learn a new platform, and that inertia is always there.
Hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so I want to show you what I've been doing.
Okay. Go ahead.
This has become so much complicated with
Mm-hmm.
all the streams, everything. Am I presenting?
Yeah, you're in the infinite mirror.
Okay, nice. So okay, so this is the software called OBS. It's a video software basically, video streaming software. And I
All
was
right.
having a problem with this, having a few problems with this, so I changed it. But it's an open source software, so I decided, why not fix my problems?
All
and
right.
and fixing my problems is the biggest problem because it's
What?
in it's in C++, and I
All
just know
right.
DSA level C++ like for and plus like pointers and all that, but I have never like I worked with CMake in my first year of
Mm.
college once, and and that's it. And I don't know how to
Let's
implement
try.
front end, how to implement anything. So
I don't know how to implement front end either in C++. I have no idea about Qt or something. But
yeah.
let's find out. Let's
Yeah,
try.
so I'll tell you what the issue is. I've
All
taken
right.
up this issue. It's a good first issue.
Okay.
Um, so yeah. So basically, it's an accessibility issue. So
Mm-hmm.
anytime, I'll just show you. If I go into settings and I go to
Mm-hmm.
hotkeys, and
Mm-hmm.
if I press tab, okay, so it
Okay.
basically moves on from these tabs, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And if I turn on a screen reader, uh,
Okay.
for all these options, it reads out edit. So they want
Okay.
for all these options to change to start streaming, stop streaming, like the way it is, okay.
Okay.
So this is a very simple problem. Uh, on that's the issue on Windows. On Mac, what's happening? Instead of start streaming, it says stop streaming, and instead of stop
Okay.
streaming, it says start streaming. So it basically
When you
yeah,
hover over it, when you
no
hover
no,
over it with
when you
mouse.
press tab,
Okay.
so it will
Can you show
say
me?
I don't think voice will come on screen share now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just tell you. So I press tab, and the
Alright.
screen reader will say start virtual camera edit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I press tab, disable preview edit. So on Mac, it's actually like changing the order. After that, it will say
I can only see the enable preview and disable preview labels still in the same place in the correct place.
yeah.
So I think whatever you are seeing might be on your side only because
Yeah, I'm not
to me
seeing.
they look
I'm saying the
all
screen.
right. Oh, all right.
There's a screen reader, and
Okay.
the screen reader basically these two are grouped. Okay,
Okay.
enable preview and disable preview are grouped. So it basically instead of enable preview, it says disable preview, and instead of
All
disable
right.
preview, it says enable preview.
Right. All right.
Okay, so this is the problem that we want to fix. And
Mhm.
I searched for first thing I searched for is start virtual camera random.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so uh, uh, after searching that, I got this basic.main.start virtual camera. Okay,
Okay.
and when I searched for this, I was taken to this. So like it is a function called OB. It has a function OBS hotkey pair register frontend. I think this
Yeah.
is the function that registers a hotkey to the frontend, and
Yep.
it provides all the because of the naming and everything, and it's
Mhm.
related to hotkey and hotkeys we are fixing. So I
Right.
searched for this function, and I got to here. So this is a function returns OBS hotkey pair ID. Um,
Mhm.
and it passes on to this register pair internal and OBS, and basically it is a interim function, like kind of a middleware that
It's
basically
a what function? It's a what function?
interim function. I'll not say it's a middleware, but it's an interim function basically.
Yeah, but can you first check what? Can you first go to the definition of register hotkey pair internal,
Yeah. Okay.
and also in another tab, can you check what is the type OBS hotkey pair ID? Is that a integer or a long int or what
Hmm.
the type is? What exactly have you done?
So this is a static function, register hotkey pair internal.
Yeah, it's a static function which takes OBS hotkey registrar and registrar.
I don't think I understand anything right now.
Okay, obvious context data, context is there, and there's a name and there's a description. So there are the two
Yeah.
hotkey pairs, which are name and name 0 and name 1, and
Yeah.
description 0 and description 1.
Hmm.
And then hotkey active function 0, so it passes a function of hotkey active function 1. So the activate functions, there would be two functions that would perform the particular actions of those particular hotkeys, that is function 0 and 1, and the data that comes along with it is data 0 and data 1. Okay, this sounds pretty straightforward. And can you go back to that function? We need that internal. Yeah. So then, if not log, that means if something is, I think it means that it has not been logged. The pair has not. Once the selection in one of the pairs happens, the other also gets logged in automatically. And if that is not the case, it would return, or maybe we can go inside and check what exactly logged does, because
Yeah,
it's the name is not that informative. But for the time being, hotkey pair t pair create hotkey pair context function 0 function 1 data 0 data 1. Okay, so they create a hotkey pair with function and data, not names. Okay, and pair id of 0. Okay, this internal again type with reference of this and then context name 0 description. Yes. Okay. And then there is another register internal function, it seems.
yeah. I think that register internal function is for one, only one, if
Yes, it
they are
registers
not
only
paired.
one.
Yeah.
Yes. So it can be registered only as a pair, only if it comes as a pair, but then the actual registration happens alone
Yeah.
for each. Makes sense. So
I
I
think,
am not sure this is where we need to look,
are you sure? I think,
because I am saying this because you are actually registering something, right? This is the place where you register it. You should be looking at the place where the screen reader actually reads out the register pair, and
okay.
then from there you should go to the place wherever it gets whatever is being read out, and that might not be register, but it might be register, but it might be somewhere else also, right?
Hmm. Okay.
So
This
here
is
we are
the
saying
restart function.
register. Okay, which okay inline obs hotkey id. What is obs hotkey id? Is that an integer? Could be
I,
a short or a signed in the some
yeah, I think,
might be a type def.
yeah, it's I think it might be an alias for like integer,
Yeah,
mostly
for some numerical type,
some
which
hash
not
something.
a hash, might not even be a hash. It might be just an ID because.
Yeah.
Uh, can you go to the definition? Which tool are you using? Visual Studio Code.
This is Xcode.
Okay.
That
Can you
was
go to
the
the definition?
recommended things that they
Mhm.
used in their GitHub mentioned
Okay.
in there. So that's,
Yeah, that's all right. I mean, tools are basically what you use depends on what you like and what you know. So, Xcode, that's fine. Can you go to the definition of OBS hotkey ID?
I don't know Xcode.
Acha. All right.
I just learned it 2 days ago when I started with this. Like they have indentation rules,
All right.
and
Yeah.
those rules are very different from what I use. So they have eight space tab, and if I change
Right.
that in my VS Code, then it will make a problem. So I said that okay, let's use what they are suggesting.
Right.
Yeah.
So can you go to the OBS hotkey ID? What is I mean, static inline is just that function, but then the return type. Can you go to the definition of that? There should be some way to navigate to the definition, right? Can you right click and see or something? I think that's not how you should do it. Can you
Yeah.
right click and say go to definition or something?
Hey.
Yeah, size t. So we could say it's an unsigned int, and then my mentor would kill me. So it's not an unsigned int, but it's, yeah, it is an unsigned integer that represents the memory
Oh,
addresses.
okay.
Right.
Nice,
So it's
yeah.
basically size zero. Huh?
I didn't know we can go that. This is nice. You being here is very nice.
Yeah, I mean there should always be a way to do this. I mean, otherwise you would be basically programming in 1980s, and
Yeah.
C++ plus plus and C would be the only languages you have.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
right now we have tools that actually take us to the definition of functions and variables,
Hmm.
thankfully.
Hmm.
So we have obvious hotkey ID is size t, so it's basically an unsigned integer. So we can close that, and now let's go back to the register function. If you want to dive deeper and deeper into the code, we can do that. Otherwise, we can uh,
I
go
want
right
to
to the
I
part
want
where,
to just solve this issue.
okay, then I think we should go to the part where the reader actually takes whatever is to be read and reads it out aloud.
Yeah. So that's why I'm in front end. Uh, and then I'm in the source files.
Are you sure it's in the front end? I don't know. I haven't seen the source
Okay,
code.
so this is what they have written. Um,
Okay.
okay. So this is the name of the function, not that. Where
To hear proper names, can you go up this? To hear proper names, where was that? Proper names of each hotkey when moving to the edit area for configuring the hotkey. This is the name of the function, not the actual hotkey. All you hear is edit with the screen reader. Steps to reproduce loader screen reader such as Browse, NVIDIA, or Windows Monitor. Alternatively, use an accessibility verification tool such as accessibility insights from users. For this issue, before be sure and get the Windows version of the web extension. Open settings hotkeys, tap through this area and note how to all the places where you are to enter a hotkey. All you clear with the screen reader is edit. The name of the hotkey such as stop recording would ideally be the name.
yeah,
So
exactly. So
so you need to change the name of the edit box rather
exactly,
than,
exactly, and that will be on the
so
front end only, no?
then the reader will be able to get it actually. Okay, so
Exactly.
that might not be in the register because when you do a register, it basically says register a particular pair of hotkeys. Hotkeys come in pairs. Register a couple of hotkeys.
Only
I
the
think
thing that you can like if you help me out with it and which will like fix a lot of my problems is because I'll think finding it will take like a few hours and obviously your time is very valuable but if you can help me out with like if I make a change how do I see
right.
my change like so
You'll
right
have to build the whole thing, of
so
course.
currently this is the application so I
Right.
will so let's say how do basically how do I find that uh, things have changed? Like if I change this to SSS, uh,
All you can do is rebuild the whole application again and then run it. That's how compile system works. Systems work. So
bruh. So if I close this and if I rebuild everything, let's try to
you
do this.
don't exactly need to rebuild it. I mean, the executable will be deleted, but still the process will remain in memory until you close it. So you don't exactly need to close the file and all. It will
Okay,
close itself. Yeah, it's
okay,
all.
okay. Okay, so
You're building it now.
I have built it. That's
The
the
building is
strange one.
already successful.
Yeah, but yeah,
Right.
it's a MacBook, bro.
No, if it's a very big software, uh, building a C++ program might take a little bit of time. Whatever machine it is,
So
not too
now,
much, but
okay,
quite a
okay,
bit.
okay, okay, okay. It changed. It changed. See, I added SSS, and
Right.
uh, you are a god. You are
Why?
Lord and
I didn't do
Savior.
anything. I didn't do anything. You are the one who did it.
Yeah, but now I know. Now I know how would this work. Only because you are here.
Not exactly.
Hmm.
But then you might. Do you hear it? Do you hear the actual sound being pronounced by the reader?
No, I will have to find how to reach exactly how that is working.
Exactly.
Exactly this
Exactly.
thing.
So the reason why I say that this might not be what you needed is that
Yeah.
there it basically says give these things to the front end, and then it says this come as a pair, and then if it's clicked, then check if it's clicked as a pair, and if it's a valid pair, then that means it will always be clicked as a pair, and that's all it says basically. It never goes into where the thing is called edit, where a label called edit is placed in a text box or in whatever box there is, and that is being uh, read out aloud. So reading out aloud part does not come here, but then this itself, where this particular string is being set to edit, it is not here. You might have to go into the actual UI code, which might be in Qt.
Is there a way to
Then
inspect stuff like if I could find where is
uh,
this code?
you are a web developer,
I'm a web developer.
but this is not.
Bro.
Actually, actually, if you can, if you take this binary file and then uh, you feed it into a binary reader, and there might be some hard coded strings inside, and then you can actually see where this is, and then based on that you can go and find wherever that particular string is in the source code. So that might work, but I don't think you need that.
Yeah. I don't need
So
that.
I think you should go back to the code where the try to find out where the UI source code is, UI of
Hmm.
this OBS Studio is.
Yeah. Okay, I think I'll do that.
We can do that together if you want, because I am free today. I am free
Okay,
for the
okay.
time.
Cool, cool. We can do it together then. Uh, what I was thinking, okay,
Hmm.
so where was that?
Yes, it's add vcam button. Okay, that after, can you check where the add vcam button is being called? Here's the definition. Now, can you check where it is being called? Just can you right click on it and go to definitions? There might be a lot of definitions. I'll go to calls. There might be a lot of places where it's getting called. Can you right click on the function name?
Yeah.
Not that one. The one above void OBS basic colon colon. Yeah, that one. So find. Can you go to find in the menu? No, 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 no,
Command
no, no,
tab.
not that
No.
find. Yeah, just right click on the function name again. Add vcam button. No, yeah, and then find. Yeah, find call hierarchy. Did you do a find call hierarchy?
Yeah, I did this.
There we have an add weekend button, so that might be it. That might be. Can you go to the add weekend button? Shit, no. Yeah, if we can enable that weekend button.
I think this is different. It's for the button. I think there might be a button if VCAM is enabled or disabled somewhere. So that is for that case.
Can you show me the UI again? The
Uh,
actual UI
yeah,
of the UI.
this is what we have to change into. So edit something. Uh, I think I will have to like look into how front ends work in C++,
Yep.
plus plus, and that.
It's basically some library, maybe Qt, maybe what was that? What could it be other than some GNOME or some other pro? Uh, oh God, I forgot it.
Yeah,
There are a few basically WX widgets. Yeah, WX widgets library could be one, or Qt could be one other one. It's just using one of these libraries to show you the UI. But
exactly.
if you actually find out which UI library is being used, and then if you go to the document, read the documentation of where that source code exists, you could, in theory, find this very fast, very fast.
Yeah. 1 minute, I'm getting.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, so where were we? Yeah. So we'll have to look.
Yeah,
Uh,
in the UI. So there, if you go into the code, if you go into the code, then you could see where the UI is. Uh,
1 minute. Let me
could have
just
checked
check.
it out in GitHub. You could have checked that out in GitHub.
Yeah, I was just checking. Hmm.
It's okay. This is all.
It's C, C++, C, right? Objective C.
Of
Don't
course.
have
That's how it will be. Wait, UI, UI, UI. The
UI.
third folder, the third folder. Now there will be data, forms, importers. See which uh, library is being used here.
Oh,
CMake could tell us that, or front-end plugins could tell us that.
okay, CMake could tell us that. Yeah, exactly.
Probably, most probably, it should. Okay, it uses some kind of markup language which I have actually never seen. Makes me wonder if it is actually written. If the UI is actually written in what was that? Google's new language, Dart and Flutter framework.
No,
Is
no,
that
no,
possible?
no, no, no. This is like very old school stuff.
Right then, if it's old school, it should be using some. Some
Let's ask them now. The best thing is
WS widgets.
let's ask them.
All right. Oh, you're in the Discord. Nice.
Yeah. Okay, so let me see. What they do? I think there was a documentation on front end. So first, let's see that. I don't want to be the guy.
So OBS display create, OBS display add, drop, callback, OBS display remove, drop, callback. So I think add, drop, callback for that particular name should give you something. You know, the draw callback, the OBS add draw callback.
Yeah, it's related to libops. Libops is the backend library that they use. Uh,
Where did you see that?
yeah, it's in the backend, no, OBS Studio backend design.
Backend design might have 100 different libraries, but the UI library might be something else. You might.
The front end, everything that they have in this documentation is with libops.
Okay,
They don't have,
that libops might be their middleware kind of thing, so
yeah.
that they create an abstraction over something.
No, so libops is everything basically. It basically takes in a video and outputs it to the stream, and we need to specify how through plugins in libops. So OBS is basically a system of plugins in libops, and
Right.
through plugins we specify the encoders, we add the encoders, we add the out or the sources of the video. So if we want multiple sources and all that,
Mhm.
video sources, audio sources,
Right.
transformation, transcoding.
Mhm. So libops is basically the system. Everything else is a plugin in the system.
Yeah,
So it's not
yeah,
libops that you want.
yeah.
It's not libops that you want.
It's not libops that I want. Okay.
Can you go to in the front end? Can you go to rendering graphics part? libops has a customized programmable graphics subsystem that wraps. Nice. So it's directly written over Direct 3D11 and OpenGL. That explains why we don't see any other library there.
I I know. I have heard about OpenGL.
Yeah, it's basically the graphics library that runs on top of the GPU itself, OpenGL and Direct 3D, which means I mean GPUs come with support for OpenGL and Direct 3D, so it's not there is no abstraction.
Yeah.
The only abstraction is libops itself. Oh, okay, these guys are going that extra mile now. Okay, the reason why it was designed with a custom graphics subsystem was to accommodate custom capture features only available on specific operating systems. I probably should have used something like Angle, but I would have to modify it to accommodate my specific use cases. Most rendering is dependent upon effects. Effects are used to apply all video objects and reports. They used to easily bundle related vertex pixel shaders into one file. An effect file has nearly identical syntax to directory 11 HLSL files. Okay. Can you go down, please? Okay, I think even this might not be. This
Yeah, this.
actually tells us about their system,
Yeah.
which means we don't have to go searching for a graphics front end exactly, but still their function calls to direct 3D 11 or OpenGL should still be available. You should
Yeah.
still be able to find it. So, can you go back to front end, the front end section of core concepts, and there you can see reconfiguring video display, saving and loading objects, and object management. Can you go to object management
Where's object management?
in the
Acha.
index, the fourth one,
Oh.
saving, loading objects, and object management.
The front-end documentation is mostly about how front-end interacts with the backend. It's not about uh, how to change front-end. That's what I see, the pattern that I see.
All right.
I don't think it will help us a lot.
Can you go back to the source code then, or in the UI? Can you go back to the in the GitHub source code so that
Yeah,
we can actually see more, a little more maybe.
this is the code.
Yeah, I mean in GitHub. Maybe Studio front end API. Can you go to front end API? Let's see
Wait.
what they have. Yeah, all right. Uh, we can start from there. We can go top down. That sounds good. Where is just find where it is. Just find the settings.
Yeah.
Config finish page. Config
Qt,
start
you were
page.
talking about Qt, no?
There might have been Qt plugins, yeah, but these are just plugins that they use somewhere. It's not. It's you don't have to waste your time looking at Qt now. But if you can finish OBS basic interaction, OBS basic properties, OBS basic settings.ui. Can you open OBS basic settings.ui?
Yeah, this. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. No, no, no. This is not actually what I'm searching for, but it is sim. It is kind of like HTML, and I'm happy.
Now, bro, you have to look at stuff with the
Basic second settings
lower
hot.
level
Yeah,
programming mindset.
yeah, I think I know this where this is. I think
Okay.
basic settings hotkey. I think this is this
Yes. 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 Hotkeys, and then it has icon, and then
wiki.
so you see the hotkeys icon, and then that
No,
selection
no,
thing, right?
no. It's yeah. It is this. It is this menu.
It is that. It is that. It is
It
that
is
menu,
actually
and
this
then
menu.
so
Yeah.
where does it go next? Does it provide any callbacks? Wait. Don't go too far down. Don't go too far down.
Okay.
There is video, and then hotkeys is there, and then there's the item does not end. There's the text, and then there's the icon, and okay, I think that's it. Fuck. Sorry for swearing in your life, but this was okay. So there's no. Does normal off mean anything?
Huh?
Normal off mean
There's
anything?
there's no. Uh, Settings and
Okay, we need to find a way how the Display is bound to the functions or the callback functions,
Yeah.
where the callback functions are defined. Now wait, 1 minute. If you can go back to the hotkeys, if you can go back to the hotkeys where we just found it.
Hmm.
Audio, video, hotkeys down there. So basic.settings.hotkeys. Can you this string might be the key to the whole thing,
Hmm.
because that is the only thing that identifies itself with something that we have seen in the source code so far.
Yeah.
So copy that please, and then let's go out, get out of the UI files. No,
I don't think this will help.
you should
So
never actually search. Yeah, okay, Q string TT. Oh, right. Can you go to the second result of that?
this.
Yeah, or the first result would be nice. Hotkey edit, create dupe icon. There are the set key combination. See there are a lot of hotkey widgets, control function. So it's basically Qt, nothing more than Qt. So I have never worked in Qt though. So
Yeah,
let's
we'll have to look into
go.
Qt.
No, it's just go up. Let's start from the beginning. We know that this is where hotkey user interface is handled. Just go. No, yeah, go to that one. Yeah, in that.
Where is that?
First result, please.
Where is that? Okay, 1 minute. I think I
First
know.
first result. First result I find.
The first result of the find.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Now, can you go right up to the top of the page? Okay. Now, obvious hotkey edit. Key press event. If the key is pressed, can you go down and down? And can you just search for the string edit?
Oh,
If it's there, it's there. If it's there, it's there. Who knows? In this file, okay, not in the not don't do a global search, please. But in this file, just search for the string edit.
what
You
string
find it,
edit?
you find it. Yeah, there should be a hard coded string or some something called edit which gets read out, right? 65 matches. See, OBS hotkey or hotkey edit, reload key, layout, render key, and add edit is there. Set key combinations is there. So somewhere along this place, one of them just reads nothing more than edit, as it gives edit as a string into the user interface.
Hmm.
Uh, we have to find that. It might be an add edit or it might be something else. Add widget edit. Okay.
It's from Qt.
hmm There were 65 results for the word edit. So if you can find one of the edits in one of those 65 results, you might actually get that. And then you can just turn it.
We'll have to look. Currently, I have to go actually. Uh,
All right.
yeah. But thank you
Take a
so
look,
much.
but I think you're close.
Yeah.
No worries, man. Happy to your help.
My sister just came. You saw that, not like she was
Uh,
yeah
no,
6:15 away.
sorry. I was actually a bit too focused on the code. I wasn't looking at anyone else.
Cool.
So,
Sure. See you, bro.
all right then. Yeah, say hi to your mom, dad, sister, everyone for
Yeah,
me.
yeah, bye.
Bye.
We'll look more deeper into that. Right now, I have to go. It was nice. Thank you, George. Thank you. Bye.